Hey guys, this is Mike Sygula, truetheory.com, and I have a very important message for all the freedom fighters, all the activists, free thinkers. A lot of us really want to see change in the world, you know. We don't like how governments behave, we don't like how corporations, how destructive they can be. And there are two ways of really fighting injustice and all this kind of stuff. One is the Alex Jones style. You fight fire with fire, so aggression with aggression, anger with anger, etc., etc. The other is that you fight with love, with shifting to becoming someone else. So what I mean by that? Okay, let me give you an example with vegans. I think that's like the best example. Some time ago I was in Barcelona at this philosophy meetup that I used to attend, and there was this girl who was a proud vegan, and she was telling us how she went to a meat market and was protesting there with her friends, and what happened was that the butchers just kicked them out. They were threatening them with knives and stuff like that. It was pretty crazy, but the point I'm making is that she felt good about herself. She felt she's making a difference, right? Because she's just coming to this meat market and trying to shout and, you know, scream and show some kind of signs and all this kind of stuff. But if you think about it, none of these guys have a level of consciousness that she has, so they do not really understand. She's not really making any difference, because all these guys did were thinking that these guys are attacking us, they're crazy, because they don't understand anything about it. You know, they don't understand. For them, dealing with meat is just a normal daily life, so they completely don't see the point. And if you think about it, she didn't actually achieve anything here, because none of these guys will change their behavior or stop dealing with meat because of this kind of stunt. So that's one of the way how you can try to make a difference, and I would say it's kind of counterproductive. And the other is by just changing yourself, being an example, or creating a new system so the old system becomes obsolete. So for example, the other way to approach the same subject of, let's say you want to, you know, people to start eating less meat or become vegans, is that you change yourself, right? You become an example, and people around you, your friends, your family, might start noticing and might start asking questions. You might want to show them maybe a documentary, maybe some video, and then they're gonna start opening their minds. You know, you might want to start gently suggesting content to people that will open people's minds. In this way, more and more people become like you, and at some point in the future, maybe the old system becomes obsolete, because these guys have no customers anymore, because everyone is awakened now or sees what's going on. It's becoming like that with, for example, dairy industry. In the US, a lot of companies are going bankrupt because people are switching from drinking milk and milk products, because the education, all this different stuff tells them that it's just unhealthy, unsustainable, and all these kind of things. So you can make much greater impact by being an example, and not by fighting fire with fire.